Buonasera, eccoci tornati con Metafor ReFantazio, ovviamente, dove siamo post tutto quello che è successo, ovvero la morte di Luis, che non credo per niente che sia morto, però, che mi farebbe molto strano che sia morto. Vabbè, tenendo conto che potrebbe non essere effettivamente il cattivo, cioè il vero mandante dell'assassinio del principe, contando che ora c'è entrato in mezzo anche quell'altro, che ora mi sfugge il nome. Non me lo ricordo. Vabbè. Si vedrà. Nel mentre mi stavo guardando un attimo i trofei di Metafor per capire a che punto siamo. E siamo a metà, anche se tutti gli scambi di scarabei d'oro possibili vuol dire trovare tutti gli scarabei. Mm. È consolato Gallica 100 volte. Hey, listen. L'hanno chiamato il trofeo, bellissimo. Però non lo fa mai. E volete al massimo i ranghi di tutti i seguaci. Vuol dire che non c'è. Vuol dire che è più facile che dire portate almeno al massimo il rango di un seguace. Tutte le ricette, tutti gli incarichi, però abbiamo completato la saga. Tutte le città, quindi penso anche quelle che puoi solo visitare senza entrarci. Intera mappa, tutti i disegni del viaggio, questo lo stiamo facendo, quindi. Un dibattito contro ogni candidato. Ah, cazzo. Vabbè, un dibattito, quindi se posso avere più dibattiti con lo stesso personaggio si può fare. 30 battaglie consecutive di rango oro nell'arena. Percorso una distanza considerevole cavalcando la spada. Da una mano a cucinare un pasto alla locanda insieme a Maria. Non l'ho fatto? Trofeo nascosto, hai superato la prova di coraggio alla massima difficoltà. Ma quindi degli aggettivi. Vabbè, non siamo messi malissimo, in verità, quei trofei. Sono tutta roba di completismo alla fine. Contando che però ci sono ancora 3 dungeon, 3 principali, a quanto pare. Perché tutti i primi achievement sono appunto per i dungeon obbligatori. Quindi, sì, sì. Ah, per un attimo mi è sembrato avessi cambiato musica. Caricare questo salvataggio? Sì. E dovevamo dormire.
That's Luis.
Bisogna capire ora. Forten, ecco. Eh sì, perché se ne è uscito con appunto. Perché sa che Forden è marcio. L'abbiamo visto in una scena quando abbiamo visto per la prima volta Rella. Che Forden non è uno stinco di santo. Anche se è un santo, però.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Secondo me, in verità, è quello proprio. È la sua guardia.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Strons.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
Ciotto Matteo. Guardate sta folla. 80% sono santisti. È molto difficile che riusciamo a fare qualcosa se abbiamo in mente di fare qualcosa, tenendo conto che l'80% degli spettatori è un santista sotto il comando di Forden.
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
No.
But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Infatti.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with.
L'ha appena detto, lui ha una lancia mazzare in mano. Quindi in verità può ammazzare chiunque ora sia in mezzo a lui e alla vittoria.
Hey, the game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace!
Santista devoto.
His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor.
Entriamo in scena. Entriamo in scena.
Will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance now.
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
È troppo pericoloso effettivamente, però anche non abbiamo scelta.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way. So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
Corrotto.
How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What are your
Si vede proprio dal disegno che è
The royal
impazzito.
family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Vostra?
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who
Vostra.
defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that?
You, identify yourself.
Luis.
Who are you? We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
Oh.
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you.
L'ha scambiata.
This is the true lance.
Posso dire? Godo. Se devo avere un cattivo all'effettivo, voglio che sia Luis. Mi dispiace, ma Forden fa schifo come cattivo.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible.
Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on?
Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me.
Posso dire che lui, assieme al capo degli strega di Persona 3, è il cattivo che mi sta piacendo di più. È uno stronzo, non lo nego, è uno stronzo. C'ha un modo di pensare troppo... dire diretto e sbagliato, troppo estremista. Cioè della serie, sì, per fare quello che devo fare mi va bene sacrificare questo. Ok, però... Cazzo. È un bel cattivo. Cioè lui... mi sta dando gli stessi vibes del capo degli strega. È un cattivo con delle motivazioni vere.
You seem lost for words.
You came back to life?
You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
Zorba?
Beh, in effetti noi l'abbiamo visto cadere, ma non abbiamo mai visto che fosse effettivamente morto.
Back at the Grand Cathedral.
Ok, è molto più figo adesso,
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand, and the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side.
Secondo me Zorba l'ha risorto, quindi è un non morto.
Anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far
Oh, Zorba ci ha guadagnato tantissimo. È un glow up assurdo. Poi è cambiato, oltre a essere l'occhio rosso.
Only a fool would expect.
Il corno mi sembra diverso anche.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you. I was present for the inspection.
Come hai ottenuto la
It was
nostra
hardly
replica?
a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Please, spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctas break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
Si risvegliano in questo momento.
Why?
Go! Run!
Right. Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that!
This is just wrong!
It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Me lo sento. Ed è la morire. E Basilio si risveglia. Ci ho preso. Purtroppo.
Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Che cazzo ci devo prendere per le cose sbagliate, porco.
I see it, you know. our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Tell?
Lui aveva un rapporto molto simbiotico con Del.
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Louis. With my newfound power,
Lui
I
si è
shall
evoluto.
tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shut!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye.
Purtroppo era così. Entrambi potevano entrare in squadra, però solo uno dei due poteva.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Telling you he couldn't choose.
Però ha scelto come morire,
The fact that you were there,
salvando,
Lady Juna. That's enough for us.
salvando più che altro suo fratello.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
No.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was
Allora, l'unica cosa che mi viene in mente allora è che o è stato effettivamente Luis,
Admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime.
oppure è stato Zorba.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time.
Vista la statura di quando lei l'ha colpito, potrebbe essere Zorba.
Problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
È vero, potrebbe radere solo l'intero mondo per
It's not an
trovare.
easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Un'illusione?
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back
Basilio?
Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Del. I thought
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Del, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself.
L'ultima missione da dal fratello.
I'll always be with you. Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
L'awakening di questo momento
Oh, thou anguished traveler.
ci sta da dire.
Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Del.
Berserker.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
Infatti sembra che... non so perché, ma che il modello sia cambiato un pochino.
It's you lot from before.
Quelli salvati da Delle e Basilio.
Want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
Basilio, forzato datore legato a un giuramento fraterno e ora tuo alleato. Quindi ho sbloccato anche l'ultimo.
By God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, Even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Senza Forden ci degli
We
errori.
must choose a successor, but they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing.
Ecco.
And without that,
Cazzo della
you
merda.
have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella at that.
I see.
Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants.
No, perché non gli faranno fare quello che vuole, quello è il problema.
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good.
Probably, but that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce...
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. If Luis and the Sanctis Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the... After all, just lifting...
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
Diventiamo re.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense.
Quelli reali, non ce ne sono più reali.
I'm in.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on the...
Adzel was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of elden blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
Vuol dire che il principe aveva sangue, un po' di sangue Elda.
The prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to...
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I am the prince.
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this...
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished.
Blocchiamo le ali.
Can we talk?
Guardalo. Vedo Luis. Noi siamo scesi? No, siamo sempre quinti. E secondo me che appena diamo la notizia potremmo diventare terzi, quindi essere proprio una battaglia tra i primi tre.
All right then.
Let's go.
Allora vediamo da qua. No, come fa a esserci Forden ancora? È morto. C'è ancora quello.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Quando avremo tempo, ok, quindi non posso.
All right then.
Va bene.
Where to?
Sono da nessuna parte, allora torniamo direttamente al trasvettore, ciao.
I'm tired.
Non l'ha scelto lei, Usati quei maledetti.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah. You.
Oh.
I mean, no. Hey, mate. so...
Right. Huh. Then... Whatever.
Lui è l'altro puramente fisico che abbiamo.
Leave it to me.
Credo non c'è tutto questo gran spazio nel
Time
trasmettore.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both. But hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I...
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus, of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe.
Cittadino scontento.
Is she allowed to just jump in mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed to throw. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
È cambiato, ora c'è Rella.
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic? Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyerburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty!
Andiamo un poco da fare.
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Oh.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
Ci siamo noi, siamo saliti al terzo posto?
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Ora niente lo...
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Ora niente vieta a Luis di
Then
uccidere
this
tutti
lance
adesso.
of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism shadow, The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is
Io me la posso riprendere?
God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example, and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince! They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister? I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long.
Rella però c'ha dato
Nobody
appoggio.
could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await.
Ok, ci ho preso anche qua, c'era un pensiero, il fatto che noi facevamo praticamente un giro e qui tornavamo poi a Grand Trad. Quindi ecco perché noi possiamo forse riesplorare la cattedrale. Oh, grazie, finalmente. E ovviamente terzi.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I
Che
ask
combattendo
once
contro
more,
forse la maga più forte
stand
che ci
down.
sia.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the
No.
burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you.
No, no, era un pensiero. Era un pensiero. Io prima, quando ho visto Rella di spalle, ho cercato una possibile cicatrice, perché comunque il colpevole è stato colpito alle spalle. E non si è visto niente, quindi ho detto no, vabbè, non può essere lei, il pensiero proprio è svanito. Però ora ripensandoci, ora con questa scena invece il pensiero torna. Ciao. Il pensiero torna. Ma teniamo conto che comunque lei è molto skillata come come guaritrice, come maga, ne sa pacchi. Quindi potrebbe aver completato la formula che le abbiamo fatto vedere. Spero di non averci preso, perché effettivamente non è un personaggio che io reputo essere un cattivo.
But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism
Com'è?
is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eye.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in
No,
her,
li ha
we
incantati
shall know peace.
tutti.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you
Abbastanza
again.
bene.
Sanctifex Forden saw sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people.
Uno
Use
dei...
his authority and mask injustice as piety.
Il fratello dell'ultimo PG che si è unito a noi non c'è più. Ed era una scena molto triste.
And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in
E comunque ci avevo
pitiless
preso
competition.
perché era l'unica motivazione in cui quel
Are the
personaggio si
believers
poteva unire a
fools to
noi.
fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness?
Ah,
You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
cazzo.
I've told you before.
La...
The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers.
No, no.
Because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete.
È stato interrotto, quindi è andato sul sonno.
Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Io odio prenderci così bene, perché ci rimango male.
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Ma con chi ce l'ha?
They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Norris! Swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do.
L'ha modificato, l'ha modificato.
You're saying... I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here.
You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Let's
Possible. It can fly.
We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
So it takes some getting used to.
Sì, ormai sono saliti di quota. Tanto questa è la scena animata più lunga che ci sia.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash.
Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots. Huddling together.
Ora abbiamo un aereo vettore.
That was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I always knew Norris could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not...
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness...
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the
Sì, infatti voglio
Sanctus
capirlo
Church were
anch'io.
buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. Twas known as the
Però con
finest school in
gli
the
inneschi
kingdom for
l'avranno
magic
chiuso.
research. Lady Juna, I've got to ask, what was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold.
Che ha fatto ha colpito il principe a 12 anni.
No, it can't be. I don't... Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like... That's
Invece.
not her. I thought she wasn't like that.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we
Però
can.
è stato l'unico momento in cui abbiamo capito che effettivamente era la persona che ha avuto a che fare con la maledizione.
Be prudent, yes. But if she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Questa è una domanda pesante. Più che altro per i confronti di Yuna. Non dovrei rispondere sono pronto. Perché comunque per Yuna e sua sorella non è un qualcuno a caso.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can...
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's
No,
felt
parla.
wrong somehow.
Parla.
Ever since I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
E no, invece devi parlare perché potresti invece scagionarla.
Check the map. Let's aim for the Royal Academy ruins.
Ma come? Chi manca? Neuras perché sta pilotando? Perché con lui siamo proprio uno per razza. Quanto è bella però sto posto.
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh?
Ma posso muovermi effettivamente dove voglio?
Oh,
No.
Here.
Ci mettiamo un giorno. Quindi ora con il trasvettore e con l'aerovettore possiamo fare tutte le cose in un giorno.
Great. Let's move out.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map. Are they
Amazing. It's all so beautiful.
It's what they call too soft and cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for children.
Eppure sei l'unico con il
The
pelo
wintry
addosso.
peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. But of course, that's
Quindi vuoi
all in
dirmi
the
che
past
forse a
now.
ogni drago è
Why
collegato
is Rella
un'arma?
with the Sanctus Church anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear,
It is not unlike my own plight, I feel.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem to the church especially.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined?
She wouldn't.
I feel it. I can sense an aura.
Gotta be here. Here we...
Oppure è il drago.
The Royal Mage Academy ruin. The once proud school's dignity is long. The Gauntlet Runner lands at the foot of the mountains. They know Rella awaits them.
Comunque è incredibile quando il cattivo è quello che pensi di meno.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim.
Invece sono una famiglia di assassini.
Tokenized game piece on their... You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big...
I see. I understand now, Rella.
Povera,
You're right.
povera Yuna.
I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me?
Why?
Delusions.
Sister.
Cioè, per amore della sorella ha anche attaccato, provato ad assassinare il principe.
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning
Perché
us
nessuno
here?
oserà avvicinarsi a
King
questo
Rock marks
posto.
you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
E quindi?
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes.
A dragon.
Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed.
Quindi diventa un'effettiva quest trovare le armi dei draghi.
You would be king.
Che poi Dracodio se ne lancia.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Cazzo.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant.
Rella!
Then let's go, if you're gonna...
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley! Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war! Heed my call, and unleash your...
We've got no choice!
Non mi fa neanche... Ok, solo lui. Vabbè, è di ghiaccio.
Show them strength.
Come! Not now.
Judgment. Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
I'll show you.
Show them strength.
Watch me. Raging fire.
Ah, danni ne facciamo, non è che non ne facciamo.
After me! No holding back!
Right on target.
Bel crit.
Nice one, Stroll.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Stroll's assassin. His attacks will do much less damage.
For all that we strive for. I'll run you through.
Hulkenberg's
Let's
frozen.
go.
She can't strike at full power.
We're not out of this yet.
Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
Thanks. This is just what I need. Maybe not. Maybe
No.
watch me.
Prova a rubare dei turni. Ce l'ho fatta.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
With blade in hand, as the point of a sword.
Merchant!
You
call
claim
upon the
such
royal
power,
soul.
then I will test it. It comes to this. This is nothing.
Aia.
It comes to this.
Stroll's frozen.
Samurai!
His attacks will do much less damage.
Hack and slash!
For all that we strive for.
Not this.
Behold, we stand together.
Ah, peccato, tracciamento invisibile sarebbe stato perfetto.
Pierce through them. Are you
Fight us
strong
power.
enough to protect the weak?
I'll show you.
Due.
Frozen, often. I call upon
Curati.
royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Come! I'll run you through!
Aia.
Get her some healing.
It comes to this.
Help! We gotta wake her up. Juna's down. Someone, quick! Get her
This'll
back
do.
on her feet. Time for my grand comeback. Watch me. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Quanto dura?
Are you prepared?
His
Hack and
attacks
slash.
will do much less damage.
Take this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back
Aia.
up.
Take this!
Aia.
Too many people not happy. We gotta get back on track.
Dai.
Everyone.
Sta andando bene il fight.
I see.
Cambiare equipaggiamento, di grazia. Volevo mettere Basilio. Yuna ci sta. Troll ci sta. Vediamo un po' vedere cosa può fare. Contundente e di ghiaccio potrebbe funzionare. Cambia niente. Ah, però qua. Cioè, equipaggiato, questo no. Serve quello della forza. Contundente, no. Dove la fuoco, quindi direi di no. Ma è più debole. Potrei giocare una col guaritore. Beh. Piuttosto il chierico.
The power of healing.
Medica. Recarma è al 5.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Peccato perché c'ho anche il fuoco con lei. Ah, però ho tolto Arkenberg. Ah, lei resiste al ghiaccio.
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for.
Maschera dello stregone, quindi siamo a posto. Proviamo così.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
Vitus power. Maybe not. Lend me your strength.
La benedizione dei dei.
No.
Ok.
Light.
Beh, 340.
Then I will test it.
Raging fire! You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna.
Let's get on with it! Something else? No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
So nice. Let's show them strength.
Let's do this! Get wrecked!
Juna left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Flare!
Cioè, le ho rifatto le citadini prima in un solo turno.
That's not good.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril. It comes to this.
Watch me! The ailment's slowing you down, Captain!
Per ora la...
Samurai!
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment! No! A bunch of them!
Right, let's make this fun. Let my power support you.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
Come
down,
forth,
Basilio.
royal soul. We're not out of this
Con
yet.
medica facciamo presto.
My thanks.
That helped.
That helped us out.
Juna, careful! Upon the royal soul! Several ailments! Watch your back!
Are you strong enough
After
to
me!
protect the weak?
Not the right move.
Stroll!
Who should I
Wow.
beat down fair?
Multiple ailments!
It comes to this.
Stroll's badly
Aia.
wounded. Can anyone heal
Take
him?
this.
Oh, you've done it.
Stroll can't take any more! Someone
Healing
heal him!
power.
I owe you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bella cura, medica.
Behold this power! His attack will do much less damage. I think not. Please, after you. Juna,
I shall
careful.
vanquish evil.
Looks like you've got several ailments.
Hack and slash.
Watch your back.
You claim such power, then I will test it.
It's up to you now.
Ah!
Right in their weak
Oh.
Beat him
Are
down,
you strong
Basilio.
enough to protect the weak?
Is there another way? Let's work together. Maybe there's a better choice. I won't hold back. We can do this.
My thanks.
That helped.
I owe you one.
Che sberla che le abbiamo dato.
Mass dancer.
Che palle.
Take this.
Aia.
Stroll
Samurai.
His attacks will do much
I'll
less
cut you
damage.
down.
Stroll.
Here I go.
With multiple ailments.
Sogne, show them strength.
Maybe not. The next one's yours.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status
No, devi farmi prenderci.
A bunch of them.
Frozen haft. Samurai.
No, passa il turno.
Bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Time.
No! E con un turno
Better
solo.
be ready.
Va bene.
Get wrecked.
Hey, focus
No!
on Basilio.
It comes to this.
Tough throw.
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet. Basilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
No, ti prego.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet? Let's get some use out of this.
I live to see another
Are you
samurai.
strong enough to protect the weak?
Tougher than I thought.
Take this.
Purificatrice.
What's happened?
Everyone okay? Gotta heal up.
Oh.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get up there?
Ma non mi ha preso.
Hold on.
No.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
Fight his
down,
power.
Basilio.
We
Ad usare medica per forza.
Helpful as ever.
That helped.
Thanks.
Facilia's frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does. Juna's frozen over.
No holding back.
You're gonna be weaker now.
I'll cut you down. Not done yet.
Thank God you have multiple ailments.
Do your thing.
Palle.
So annoying.
Take this. Ow! Take this.
You.
Better be short. I'm all prepared. No, Vida's power.
Meno male che ho messo l'healer, se no.
I owe you.
Thanks.
That helped us out.
Juna, you claim such power. Then I will test it.
I call upon royal power within.
Trolls, they got you with multiple ailments.
You're out of here.
Hey,
bastard.
focus up, Facilio.
Cold.
Take this.
Oh, please.
Basta il sorreggito però.
So heavy.
Frozen. Clear it. His attacks are gonna be a lot.
Healing power.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Juna, careful. It looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back. I call upon a royal soul. That one didn't hit. Come on, Juna.
Ah! They die hard.
It comes to this.
Ha commentato. Artiglio. Mamma.
Facilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Basilia è morto.
I'm coming.
Someone get him up and fighting.
Clear it. We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
Thanks. Facilio
Are
got
you
knocked
strong
out.
enough to protect
Someone
the
help him
weak?
back up. I'll go with this.
I'll pay you back double.
No holding back.
His attacks are gonna be a lot
Not
weaker.
done yet.
Dovevo crittare. Se crittavo potevo toccare a Basilio.
Facilio's looking pretty rough.
Frozen.
Don't push yourself too
It
hard,
comes to
okay? Facilio's about to collapse. Get him healed up.
All right. Get tough one.
We can do this.
Will do much less damage.
I owe you.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Behold this power.
Io non posso usare la magia. Wow.
I shall vanquish evil. I call upon royal power within.
It's all awesome souls. Do your thing. My strength.
Take this.
So annoying.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
I'm counting on you.
Facilio's frozen over.
Show them strength.
Can't hit as hard as he usually does. Show you. This might be a good strategy.
I shall vanquish evil.
His attacks will do much less damage.
I call upon royal power within.
Troll, you gotta aim better than that.
All right. You're out.
Hey, focus on
Porca
Facilio.
vabbè, l'ho mancato, quindi non ho sprecato il buff, però.
Take this. Ow!
Adesso sono a un passo da vincere, quello è il problema.
Troll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
No, fammi un attimo vedere una cosa. Cavaliere, guaritore o comandante? Fuck.
With healing power.
Helpful as ever.
Quindi è il... Vabbè, posso usare l'attacco del...
Captain Frozen. Your turn. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Neanche.
They die hard.
You better be ready. Gotta stay.
Follow my lead.
Never mind.
Get wrecked.
Withstood that, eh?
Stroll! They got you with multiple
Vitus
ailments!
power. Is there another one? Still here?
Che bello che con gli attacchi magici l'avrei tipo spaccato di già.
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
No.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Frozen after death. I shall vanquish evil.
Ora però posso ricolpirlo con gli attacchi.
It's cold as hell.
His attack will do much less damage.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Ma thanks.
Thanks.
Quindi la chiave è portarlo fin di vita fin da subito. Aia.
I'll show you. Someone get him healed up. Burn! Take their weakness. Don't let up.
Are you
now.
prepared? Hack and slash.
Right on target.
It's
Nice one, Stroll.
All right.
Captain
Vitus
Ora.
power.
His
We
attack
can
will
do
be
this.
a lot weaker.
I owe you.
That helped.
That helped us out.
Stroll frozen fast. That attack will do much less damage.
Che palle.
This should be good. June is frozen.
I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Basilio's
It's
frozen
cold as
over.
hell.
He can't hit his heart.
Here I go.
Get wrecked.
Non va bene.
Frozen.
Devono curarsi dall'elemento.
Come forth, royal soul.
My thanks.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Captain, this is just what I need. His attack will be a lot weaker. Take their weakness. Don't let up now.
Are you prepared? Samurai. The power of God.
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
It's cold as hell.
Porca miseria.
Berserker.
Wait a sec.
Berserker.
June
Let's
is
go.
frozen over. Her attacks are gonna be
We're not out of
weaker.
this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Behold this power. Can't hit as hard as he usually does. Take their weakness. Don't let up now. Captain
It's
frozen.
you better be ready.
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. Stroll frozen.
The next one's yours.
His attacks will do much less damage. After you.
So cold. Frozen.
Is everyone okay?
Frozen.
Aia.
Basilio's
I shall
about to
Niente,
frozen.
neanche per sbaglio.
Healed up.
It's
Captain frozen.
Vitus power.
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
I owe you.
That helped.
that helped us out.
Basilio's frozen over. Can't hit as hard as he usually does. Take their weakness. Don't let up now.
Frozen up. Ah! I'll cut you down.
Attacco durata bonus aumentata. Chi è morto?
You're all hurt bad. Can
Ah, nessuno,
anyone get on
ok.
healing
All
duty?
right.
Captain
I won't hold
Frozen!
back. We can do
Attacks
this.
are gonna be a lot weaker.
My thanks.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Roll fast. This attack will help us manage. You hit their weakness. Don't let up now.
Frozen after death. I call upon royal power within.
June is
It's
frozen
cold
over.
as hell.
Her attacks are
Guards
gonna
up.
be weaker now.
Well, that's not good.
Palle.
I'm cold.
Ah, meno male.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain. That one didn't hit. Come on, Juna.
Let's get on with it. No. I'll withdraw for the moment.
Hulkenberg.
Ah, fanculo.
Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up. You're all hurt bad.
You better be ready.
Anyone get on healing duty.
You're out of here.
Captain's
Come forth,
frozen.
royal soul.
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. That helped.
That helped us out.
What's needed?
This is just what I need. Her attacks are gonna be weaker now. You hit their weakness. Don't let up now,
Justice
Juna.
prevail. Burn.
Hulkenberg got them right
Stay
in their weak
insane
spot.
and
Non gli ho fatto niente.
Gotta stay calm. About bloody time.
Hulkenberg is frozen.
Hold on.
Target full power.
Frozen.
Hulkenberg's frozen. I'll show you. You can't strike at full power. You hit their weakness. Don't let up now.
Blade in hand. This won't do. Magic.
Pareva.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Oasis. My bad. They're still breathing.
Juna's frozen over.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Allora.
Thank you.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. Cecilia's frozen over.
Magic knight.
Can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Fight there. They yet cling to life.
Wow.
Tough one. Frozen.
I'm cold.
Frozen.
Cecilia's frozen over. Can't
By
hit
this
as hard as
power.
he usually does.
Il tocca con lui.
Here.
Juna's frozen over. I call upon the royal soul.
That helped us out.
Hulkenberg's
Why?
frozen.
No sense in
He
waste.
can't strike at full power.
Take care of the
Please
rest.
leave this to me. Captain's
Every
frozen.
souls of
His attacks are
kings,
gonna be a lot
give me
weaker.
strength.
Vai, evoca golem.
Yuka hit their
Dei bei
weakness.
danni.
With healing power.
That helped.
What's needed?
I'm grateful.
What was that?
Attack.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. Fast, dancer.
Ah, è vero, guadagna MP lei.
You hit their weakness. Don't let
A
him
turno.
down.
Power of heroes.
Pull yourself together.
I can do this.
Madonna. Ok, è andato. Basta. Mi fate il ping dal fight.
I see now.
I've done it.
riusciamo mai a vedere una schermata con scritto rango livello plus tutto assieme?
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
Even I had more.
Tremble before me!
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Wow! Awesome!
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me. But have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Wait!
Sister, please tell me. What happened on the...
Sì, anch'io
I
voglio
was only
sapere.
12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing as a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon.
Ecco.
You became my dream.
Stop! We're not talking...
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I... Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs.
But to murder royalty, it's...
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy.
Ecco
Now
perché.
he's brought him to the castle. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for... As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke.
Quindi se fosse non fosse successo niente, il principe sarebbe cresciuto con Luis a fianco.
Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is...
Yes, but even so, his...
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated.
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of... Or
Meno male che è
will you
morto.
live the rest of your life?
I'll do it.
Che bastardo.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end...
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, you live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. to observe this seeker of the throne. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been...
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know after the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expect humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne,
un paese
no castle.
distrutto?
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis.
Luis vuole un mondo.
That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can.
With
that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Alterberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Alterberry. Good people, can you hear my voice?
Quindi saliremo al secondo posto?
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? A voice?
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mute. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric... These revelations are only mine to give. Because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she's... Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets.
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address.
Cioè, praticamente andando verso la fine è una mattanza di personaggi.
And for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning?
Damn it! Cry her or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Autosacrificio.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
Cazzo. È libero e sveglio. Comunque si assomiglia anche al protagonista.
Curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life. She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church. For her, it was...
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her this.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help in all the filth of that sullied house. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't wait. Rella's given us a lot. Not... She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my...
Due.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the... Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She...
But didn't you hear the rest? That the king's true-born sons risen to take down...
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. Now, only 2 aspirants remain, with any real chance at the throne. The boy, to all lessers who remain. Lay down your arms and accept defeat. The boy, or myself.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet.
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capitals, as in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries.
Thus ends the letter from I knew it! It's a...
If Luis emerges the victor...
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become...
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done?
He always seemed so timid in his...
We're not through yet.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone hear? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no...
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no...
Strange to hear that said without a shred.
Ma in verità voi dovete solo morire. Cazzo, solo 12 giorni. Ho neanche 2 settimane per affrontare Luis.
Glad to hear His Highness is all right. And you, my girl.
I'm all right. Sorry. Still got to lie about... She put her trust in me. I can't...
Right. Understood. For now,
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eye.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge.
Sounds like he wants this settled, but if he's going all in here, maybe...
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but...
He's forged new...
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all...
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and if we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us.
We still have a grace period until the day he named.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
E niente, io decido di fermarmi qua perché poi la prossima volta sarà tutto un prepararci per Luis. Come abbiamo iniziato l'episodio, lo finiamo qua. Mi ha fatto prendere un colpo. Lo stava aprendo il menu.
All right then. Where to?
Un po' di scena dietro l'altro. Sono successo un sacco di cose. Tante mie supposizioni si sono rivelate corrette, ma non volevo si rivelassero corrette. Quello è molto, molto tosta. E soverchiante, posso dire. E poi se c'è qualcuno a cui possiamo fare un raidino. Chi è in live? Mattias Lingering. Ah, ecco, era la sua batteria finale. Infatti, pensavo che avesse già finito This Guy, Alex. Super trucco. Vabbè, Alex, se non sbaglio, ci ha fatto da poco un ride, effettivamente. Quindi andiamo da lui, dai. Quindi noi ci vediamo domani invece con Elden Ring. Andiamo avanti e non vedo l'ora. Bye bye. Buonanotte a tutti.